Thomas, good to see you. We're diving into the headlines today. How do you know if your advisor is really working for you? And I'm asking because of this incredible news story out of Georgia, where a financial advisor recently pleaded guilty to one of the largest Ponzi schemes in the state's history, defrauding more than 2,000 investors out of roughly $380 million. So, what are the key signs that a financial advisor is acting in their client's best interest, and how does the fiduciary standard play into that?
I think that's incredibly important. You want to be able to check licenses to make sure that they have the proper credentials that they say they have. Transparency is number one. Being able to know exactly how that potential advisor operates, his fees, etc. It's really unfortunate for those clients down in Georgia to experience that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, in light of this Ponzi scheme, what questions should investors ask when evaluating the credibility and trustworthiness of a prospective advisor?
Right. Experience is important, custodial relationships, licensing, what's their experience in the type of investments that you may be looking into, and just being able to verify things, being able to follow up with those custodians and be able to check, if that advisor is active.
Mhm.
Mhm.
How should an investor interpret promised returns, especially when someone uses the word guaranteed or promotes consistently high returns?
Right. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah.
If they're saying they're going to triple your money in a year or something like those are red flags, and you can't
Mhm.
guarantee because nothing is guaranteed. The markets
Right.
change all the time.
Right.
Mhm.
As you mentioned, though, transparency is crucial. So, how often should clients expect performance reports and updates?
Yeah, typically, I'm out. In my practice, we're shooting out quarterly reports, semi-annual, and also we have annual meetings with our clients. But you want to have an open door policy, so whenever a client wants to get access to those reports or to have a
Right.
conversation, they should be able to reach out to you and set up a meeting.
Right.
Mhm.
If an investor suspects something is off, what are the practical steps they should take immediately to protect their assets and get clarity?
Definitely. I use three steps: qualify, ask questions, verify, and then notify.
Right.
So if there's something that's not happening that you feel kind of anxious about or you're concerned about, ask questions, verify them, and if it doesn't seem right, then you probably want to notify the right officials.
Right. So
Mhm.
important.
Mhm.
Homework is important. Listening to your gut, that's important as well. Thomas, if somebody would like to maybe just come to you for a second opinion, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, definitely can go to my website, martinheritagegroupllc.com. You can email me at info@martinheritagegroupllc.com. You can give me a phone call, 651-503-6064. And then I'm on all social media platforms at Martin Heritage Group.
Thomas, thank you.
Thank you.